First of all, no, the title is not clickbait. I did actually go from Platinum 1 to Immortal 3 in 1 week. And second of all, this is not going to be one of those videos that you click on and they say they got to one rank to another rank in a certain amount of time and they just show you a bunch of clips. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did to get to this point and be 100% honest with you. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and if you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Also, another quick disclaimer before someone comments this, my highest peak before this was Platinum 2, so no, I'm not one of those smurfs that just went from Plat 1 to Immortal 3 because they've already been in Immortal before. I've never been a Diamond or any sort of Immortal rank before this as well, so this was first try everything, and I'm going to tell you 100% honestly what I did. You guys get the best of both worlds here, because in the background you have some clips from different ranks that will be coded in the bottom corner, and you can see what clips I was getting at different ranks and how my gameplay improved, and I'll be doing a voiceover over this as well. And to be honest, every single video I've watched like this, they just waffle to you, they tell you the stuff that you don't actually need to know. So hopefully this video is going to be different, I actually tell you guys what you need to do to rank up, and after watching this video, you should have a better chance at doing so. And for anyone interested, my settings will be towards the end of this video, so if you want to see them, feel free to stick around and wait till the end. My first key pointer is, before this week where I went from Plat 1 to Immo 3, I was really passive, didn't really speak much with my team, and there was a lack of communication, especially in the lower ranks. You're not going to get people that know what they're talking about, and if people do talk, a lot of the time, they're just saying the wrong things, and you're like, what are you talking about? So the first thing I took on was IGLing, which was me just being as vocal as I can, commenting everything I did, and telling my team what to do, and I felt like I had more confidence in them, and I felt like I knew what I was doing better, which a lot of you might feel the same as well, because I see so many people talking about their teams and how they're hard stuck in a certain rank because of their teammates. So take charge, that's what I did, and you can see such an improvement straight away. If you're like me and at the start didn't have many people to play with, this is especially important in solo queuing because you never know what your teammates are doing, you don't know who they are. One of them could have their finger up the bum. You have no clue, you know? So you have to take charge of their team because you can't really trust anyone else, can you? Around this point, as you can see, I was MVPing a lot more games, and one thing you're going to be seeing is Reyna. Okay? From my climb, all I did was insta-lock Reyna. Yes, you heard that right, okay? Don't click off the video now. Listen to what I'm about to say. In the lower ranks, you can't, once again, trust people to do the job that you know you can do better. So why are you playing a support character? Why are you playing something that's a lot more passive when you know you're the one who can enter? You're the one who can aim. Go onto a duel list, insta-lock a duel list if you have to. It's a lower rank. No one's going to complain if you're winning, if you're carrying them. Go for it. See, the thing is, you might think this is bad for team morale and people getting annoyed at you at the start for insta-locking, because who likes an insta-locker? No one. Even I hate it sometimes. But realistically, in these lower ranks, once again, if people see you're carrying the team, making the difference, winning those rounds, team morale is going to go crazy. They're going to be sucking you off. So realistically, you lose nothing. If that last tip surprised you, this one's going to surprise you even more. Aim training. Do I do any of it? No. Will I ever do any of it? No. Why? The best way to improve your aim is by playing the actual game. Okay, yes, Kovacs, aim labs, it might make you feel like you're warmed up, it might make you feel like you're getting better at aiming, but realistically, those scenarios aren't in the actual game. Why waste a half an hour doing that when you can use that half an hour to practice in-game scenarios at different ranges, different corners, different maps? You can use that half an hour so well just to practice your actual in-game sense and where you actually need that aim. As you can see, after being stuck for a while, we finally managed to get into Diamond, and from Diamond, oh my god, it was an absolute roll. We were going up 2 ranks per day. It was ridiculous. I don't know what happened here, but actually, I do know what happened. Let's get into another tip. This tip suits it perfectly right now. So you might have just ranked up from Plat to Diamond. Congratulations. But at that point, you're going to be a bit scared. You're going to be like, oh no, I'm going to come up against better players now. What do? I might have to play a bit more smart. No. Okay, you have to remember, these people are literally people sitting at their computers on the little keyboard and mouse doing the exact same thing as you are. Have confidence in what you're doing. You're better than that other person playing, and if you don't think you are, you're not going to get anywhere with it. I want you to be confident going to every single fight like you're going to win it. If you can one-tap people in death matches, if you can one-tap people in unrated, why can't you do it right now in a ranked game? Because that one-tap, they're not going to have time to react to that. Or if you're playing smart enough, they won't even see you by the time you one-tap them. So please, please, please keep that confidence throughout going up ranks. When I went from Plat to Diamond, there was no change in my confidence. When I went from Diamond to Immortal 1, no change in my confidence. When I went to Immortal 3, no change in my confidence. There are people who came like top 3,000 last act rank that I was matched up against. Still, going in like that, worse than me. Like, they've got no experience, like they're terrible at the game, like they've just started. I go in, treat them like that, and you'll see huge improvements. Okay, now we get to Immortal. By this point, it's harder for you to carry the team. You can't have the whole team on your shoulders. Please find someone that's good, that you can duo with. And don't make this just anyone that you say, oh, he's got a few good match MVPs. Yeah, he's a really good match MVP there. Cool. You don't actually know what they're like. Try and find someone you enjoy playing with. because that's the most important thing if you want to grind. You want someone that you can play with for a lot of time, or a lot of games at a time, and not get bored with. You want someone that's going to talk to you, that's not going to be like, oh nice, good kill. You want someone to hype you up as well. So I did it with Guild Hen, he's a Fortnite player. We both whacked on Valorant, and we did it together, we planned together, and it was amazing, and we had a great time. Okay, so now you get to the point where you're feeling so confident, you're playing with someone you like, but there's a lot more technicalities to what you're doing now. So at this point in time, when I reached Immortal, I kept on getting told, Koby, scroll wheel jump, it will make such a big difference to your movement. Movement's really important, why have you not got it on yet? So I worked on scroll wheel jump. Once again, settings will be at the end of this video, so make sure to wait for that. But I worked on, movement was better, I just felt like I could move around the map quicker and do things a lot better without being shot as much as well. So make a few alterations to the settings, get that scroll wheel jump on and start counter strafing. If you guys don't know what the counter strafing is, please go watch a YouTube video on it straight after this. It's basically where you're moving to one side, and as soon as you're moving from one side, so let's say you're using your D key, you tap your A key as soon as you let go of your D key, and you can shoot again with perfect accuracy, quicker than if you just let go of the D. And if that confuses you, please once again go watch a video on it, because it is so important. If you got to this part of the video, just let me know by commenting your rank in the comment section. I'll know exactly who's made it here, so huge shout out to you. And on the topic of ranks, let me just say Immortal is the most toxic rank in the game. Oh my god. So another tip to do with this is I have the best attitude when it comes to teammates and not tilting, so please try. I don't care how angry your teammates make you, I don't care how annoying they are, do not tilt, just kill them with kindness, because at one point they're either going to feel bad, and if they don't feel bad, then realistically it's just lost hope. But more times than not, they do sort themselves out, and if you don't tilt, it can only do you better, and it'll make sure you don't throw your next game as well, because if you tilt, then go, oh I lost that game, now let's go chase back my win. Next game you lose that one, you're like, oh no, and just keep going. You go on a mad loss streak. Trust me, I did that once or twice before. That is why my game mentality's got so much better, and it makes a huge difference to your gaming experience, and how fun it is as well. One thing as well, you guys are gonna hate this. You have to know your strengths and your weaknesses. So for example, if I was to admit something right now, yes, I was great at entering. I knew I had the confidence to go and get that first kill to make the difference to the round. But I was so stingy with my abilities that I used, because I was like, okay, do I use this later now, for example, with Reyna, or is it going to be more useful later on? Why use it later on? Because at that point, you might not be able to use it later on, because you might be dead because you didn't use your Leer in the first place. Please use your util. You will be rewarded for it. Please be confident with using it as well. And no one likes an agent or someone on their team who doesn't know how to use their agent properly and use their util. Got it. Another very controversial tip as well, or something you might not like to hear. Why are you bad? No, it's not your sensor's fault. No, it's not your crosshair's fault. Stick to a crosshair that you enjoy. Stick to a sense that you like. I don't care what other people are using. Use what you like, because you're not that person. There's going to be differences. So what I did, I went for a simple dot crosshair, because I just like the way it can point on someone's head, and I know exactly where my crosshair is at the exact point. I know where the head is because it's so small, so if the crosshair's on them, I know it's going to hit them. And with my sense as well, I was a low sense player in other games, even though it's my first person shooter on PC. When I played other games on my PC and just in my general experience, I was always a lower sense, so I converted to a lower sense here, and it worked perfectly. So there we go, there is my push from Platinum 1 to Immortal 3 in exactly 1 week. You guys can choose to take my tips, you can choose not to take my tips, but this is exactly what I did to get the world record, so I think some of these should be helpful to you, even if you don't choose to take all the tips on board. The main ones I would say to you is please be confident IGLing your team. You're not going to be able to control what they're thinking and what they do unless you're the one IGLing them, and also if that happens you want to show your confidence, so please show your confidence against your opponent. You're better than them. The way I think of it is literally just a person sitting at a PC. That's it. There's nothing in this world that makes them better than you. Why can't you be better than them? So I hope you guys did enjoy this and took a few things away from this video, and once again if you did, please leave a massive like and subscribe. This is my first proper Valorant video, and I thought it was a really good way to start off my Valorant videos series, so yeah, any support is greatly appreciated. Anyway, I hope you guys do have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in future videos. Thank you so much for watching.